shrimp, fresh chicken. That seems like all the description I need to pull in somewhere and eat. We just wrapped up Florence Invasion. We're headed to Myrtle Beach right now to pick up wheels for the new truck, and then we got to see if we can find a Pioneer on the way home. But let's see if we can figure out the Maryland fried chicken situation here. Dude, this smells like it slaps. This is a fish sandwich. Oh, I bet it. Ooh. Dude, I bet it does. Yeah, it definitely does. That's pretty good. Forgot to put the slaw on it. Also got this hot sauce. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Dude, I'm going home. All right, fellas, touchdown. JT's held these wheels for me. Woo! Perfect. That's actually like perfect setup for that truck, dude. All right, these wheels are freaking mint, but I can't get my bed cover closed. This one is the one that I've got to put a tire on. It's got some separating on the sidewall, so I think I'm gonna pull these two out, try to put that one in the back seat, because I can put it with the seat up and then move my move my scooter back here. I think we can make that work. Oh my goodness, dude, I love Pioneers. This set of wheels looks so good, dude. This is nuts. Thank you. I just gotta put it up against the truck. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's rolling. Bro, that low-key might be the best we're gonna get. I tried to lay them in sideways and I can't. I just don't want to crack this bed cover, man. I don't want it, but it's expensive. Now we can close the tailgate though. So I can get something to tie that and not be the end of the world. I'm gonna throw this busted one in the back of the truck. All right, G13's in the LTZ. This isn't that bad. I don't even know if I'm gonna worry about tying it. I don't want it to flex and break, so that's fine. Man, I was just talking about being about ready to go back to the house, and then the weather got better. Maybe we'll actually just go to the beach. All right, let's get some nature here. Is this open? Do we have to pay? Ah, cool. Okay, admission required. Well, is there somebody here? Pay admission at next building. Man, how much is admission? All right, they got me. We'll support the local state park. There's campgrounds and a pier. I'm trying to go to the pier. All right, beach touchdown. It says walking on the pier is free, so I guess we're just gonna... Which side do we go on to get on the pier? I guess we go over here. The truck looks good wet. You can't see the copious amounts of brake dust. Bro, there's like not another person on this pier. We literally have this entire thing to ourselves. I've been down here before, but there's like nobody even on the beach. There's people all the way down there walking out. I've been down here before, but I don't even really know that I can remember being on the beach. That's crazy, dude. Like that ditch dug up where the water's coming up through there. The tide here is a lot bigger than it is like in Florida, Alabama. Bro, poor little dude, he gotta be freezing cold. It's all right, buddy. That sucks. They ain't quit for all this, man. These cormorants out here look like they're having a big time, though. They're like, you kind of have to look to spot them, but there's low-key cormorants everywhere. There's another one over here somewhere. I called these cormorants. I actually really don't know. I'm trying to find one I can like zoom in on. That one just went under. Where's he at? Yeah, they're diving. That's definitely cormorants. Maybe it's not, bruh. If you over here in the lowlands, man, tell me what this bird is. Look, there's a bubblehead. No way. There's a bunch of them. It's a group of them. I thought it was just one. How cute is that? Pretty sure our ticket gets us into Huntington Beach too. I'm not sure how far that is, but if that's worth a drive, we might go down there. We're like an hour away. It's 4 o'clock, so probably gonna head back to the B&B and chill here pretty soon. I think my boy Thomas Marshall is hooking us up with a Pioneer for this wheel right here, so hopefully we can get that tonight or in the morning. All right, not gonna lie, Huntington Beach is like 20 minutes away. We probably need to get back and be ready to go if we're gonna try to get this tire tonight, so I look, you might just head back towards Florence. Hey, this was definitely a neat stop though. Come by Myrtle Beach State Park and see them. I'm just like pretending in my head that I'm sliding down through here on these reps right now. What if I just like T-bone this family? The Gay Dolphin Gift Code. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Bro, can I not post up in front of this thing for the TikTok? Where do I park at? I need some extra Tufts, man. I need some shoes bad. I'm wearing sweatpants and boots right now, but I can't. Is there anything here that's not just like a tourist shop? I need like an actual outlet. Dude, what's going on here? This happens everywhere we go. There was geese in the parking lot in Walmart in freaking Crowley, Louisiana last time we was down there. All right, shoes acquired. I'll show you all these in the truck, I guess. I'm just so ready to get these boots off, dude. My, what was them shoes that I had, bro? It wasn't no Air Forces. I guess it was just my Vans. They got like wet, so I left them. and came down here in these thinking I was gonna grab something on the way. Hadn't done it yet, but I'm so sick of wearing boots, dude. I feel like I've had boots on for like a week and a half now. Dude, I low-key have worn boots for like 2 weeks because I don't think I've had boots on. I don't think I've had my Vans on since before Mississippi Mayhem, so golly. Dude, apparently there's a measles outbreak in Spartanburg right now. I don't even know that was like possible for adults, but if we can get this tire tonight, we're headed to Lexington. It's like 2 hours away, so I guess we'll just stay out of Spartanburg and Greenville. All right, fellas, we're back at the Airbnb. I haven't heard back from Thomas yet, so I don't know if we're getting this tire tonight, but if not, we will go and try to score this early in the morning. Whew. Might. I'm hungry right now though, bro. We might have to get us a pizza. All right, fellas. How about that? This Airbnb is dope, dude. What? This thing is so stocked. Like, hold on a second. Well, first off, welcome Elijah, Gavin, Connor, and Jamal. Look, dude, I forgot a toothbrush, okay? I look in the drawer, there's fingernail clippers, another toothbrush, I don't know what this is, deodorant. This place is literally stocked up like better than a hotel. If you need somewhere to stay in Florence, this is the hookup. And it's got a sectional bed with 3 bedrooms. So it's got this one, and this one over here has like 2 twin beds, so you can push these twin beds together, or you can just sleep 2 people in here. Good morning, fellas. Last day in South Carolina. Look at the frost on the ground, man. It's a winter wonderland out here. It actually snowed like in Georgia and Virginia. I think it snowed a little bit at home. See if my wheels are still here. Oh yeah, nobody stole them. We're getting ready to head out, and then, man, the truck looks good in this lighting. We're getting checked out of the house. Then we're gonna head to Lexington Tire and try to get up with Thomas and get this tire. I'm hoping he's got some leveling kits. I know this man wheeling deals and throws trucks together all the time, so surely he's got me another leveling kit. Dude, like I said, the tongue is like light green. You can like barely tell, but it's, What's this truck doing, bro? He looked, he slow rolled by and then just stopped at the stop sign. Gonna get caught lacking. Maybe he's picking that dude up. Oh, he's leaving. Bro. Wait, okay, I was kind of kidding, but low-key, why would you like leave as soon as like he had been sitting there for like a minute or 2. Maybe I should put my money in my vehicle and leave. All right, fellas. Lexington Tire, touchdown. Oh, getting hooked up with the new Pioneer right now. Thomas said he might have me another leveling kit too, so if we can score that, then I might even just get carried away and throw this thing together tonight. New tire secured. Dude, that new Pioneer looks so freaking good. I think we're back on I-40 now, so we truly are sliding home. I'm tired, man. I'm low-key ready to make it back. Bro, this North Carolina I-40 construction is about to be the death of me, dude. I literally, like, this traffic's so slow, I don't think I can make it to the gas station. I'm about to use this nice old porta potty right here. Perfect time for the only state trooper in like 30 miles to drive through here. Bro, y'all think I'm kidding when I say this construction gonna be the death of me? Look at this. This is like the only section where there hasn't been a concrete barrier on the other side and this little curb. This is wild. All right, fellas, leveling kit secured. Loki couldn't have asked for a better hookup than that. Stopped on the way home and grabbed us a good old pair of 2.5s. So now we have 2.5s and 1.5s, which means we can do a perfect 4-inch level stack. Probably not even cut the bump stops or anything, leave the stock uppers. But people are telling me on TikTok this isn't MagneRide. I don't actually know who told me this was MagneRide, but I'm pretty sure with the MagneRide, with those uppers, I can stack these levels, so we're gonna make it happen. All right, fellas, why is my flash on? We're coming through Nashville, so a legitimate end of this drive is in sight. Oh my goodness, dude, we are closer to home. Not quite back to school yet, but we're stopping to pick Gavin's truck up from the shop right now. It might be blocked in. We'll probably, you just have to drive it around through the yard, but this thing got fixed when we were gone. So this is actually his first drive in it with the blocks out and the starlight in. So we're excited to see that. Oh yeah. Huh? This thing is low-key turning into such a clean truck. I kind of want to put the G13s on this and just see if the 37s will fit on the LTZ. It is definitely way too cold to try to put this leveling kit in tonight. If I have time after class tomorrow, I'll throw it in and then we'll get the wheels on it. Oh, finally, dude, we are back at school. Golly, dude, I'm low-key tired of sliding. Been to Chicago, and Meridian is not that bad, but Chicago and Myrtle in the last like 2 weeks. Man, this thing's so clean though. Dude, the reps on this would literally be like OG 2020 truck scene. Like I said, it's too cold to mess with this thing, but we got my leveling kits and I got my jack and stuff, so I might just buy myself a set of ratchet wrenches and knock this out in the parking lot tomorrow instead of worried about taking it home. I do have a 1.5 bottom level I can get at the house though. I think this thing will look a lot better with the 1.5. It wouldn't change the height a crap ton, but it would give it enough ground clearance for you to notice it on the just the lift with the strut spacer. All right, fellas, I just grabbed me a set of sockets and a ratchet at Harbor Freight. We're about to break the truck down, well, when we get back to school. I got my impact, my breaker bar, but my impact's barely charged. We gotta be sparing with it, use it to get the wheels off. In the daylight looking at this thing, I really don't think the LTZ truck has Magnerite. People were saying this in the comments. Where is it? This isn't Magnerite, this is just the ABS line. I gotta make one more stop for a 36 millimeter. I don't know if I actually need that to stack levels, but that would suck to pull my CV apart and it like explode. AutoZone probably the best place to get a CV axle socket, so I'm just gonna head there. I think that's all I need. I'm pretty sure I got some other 1/2 inch sockets in my room to like get the wheels off, so I'm doing this like without the shop because I didn't want to take it home. Oh my goodness, dude, I can't drive. Where am I at right now? How do I get out of this parking lot? If you in Jackson, bruh, you notice the little exchange here by the bar is stupid. All right, $125 axle socket later. Do gotta run by the bank real quick, drop some money off, and actually finalize my truck finance. So we're gonna head over there, and then hopefully in the next 30 minutes we can be working on the old rig. Okay, last stop. We're gonna speed run here real quick, get some bolts for the leveling kit. Well, I got the bolts. I need the nut, like the nuts for the bottom level. And then we're ready to go. We're gonna try to get this knocked out fast. All right, fasteners. M1015. All right, that's it. Oh, all right, pack secured. Let's get to work, dude. I'm knocking this sucker out 4.5. All right, here's the shop for the day. Finna get the jack out, pull the front wheels off, and get to work. Not a lift kit, probably not gonna overcomplicate it. Throw the jack in the middle, pull both wheels off and do both sides at once. Oh, was that about to break that thing? What the heck? Ah, screw it. I don't know how else you're supposed to jack it up. Boom, tires and axle nuts off. I'm probably like an idiot right now. I'm literally running around the truck, but I do not want to be out here while it's cold. There ain't no Magnerite on this thing. We're straight. I might knock the rubber off the bump stop if anything, but next steps are knock the tie rod end off, knock the upper ball joint off. We'll just lean this out and then we'll get the strut loose. All right, ball joint's loose. Tie rod's loose. I don't have a hammer or anything to drop this down, so I dropped the strut, starting to drop up here. I think I've got a hammer in my room, even though it's not gonna be a big one, but I'm gonna run in here. Wait, I need my keys. I'm gonna run in here and grab my boots, if nothing else, before I mess these shoes up. Handy little tool. Couldn't get the impact down in there. It'd arguably be more handy to just have a dang extension. This right here is the dumbest thing GM has ever put on a truck. These stupid clips that won't thread, and it's carpet fender well. That right there, dude. Low key, next truck will be an F-150 because of that. I don't know that I've ever been more frustrated by something as simple as a leveling kit than right now. All right, fellas, I'm not done, but we're at a pretty good stopping point. Low key, screw a 14 to 18. Oh, I'm just rolling these wheels up. I'm just rolling these wheels up here, trying to get my area cleaned up. I've got the top level on. I got the struts put back in and the nuts on top just to hold it. I can't get the stock uppers off. These things look like they've never been took off, so my little rinky-dinky hammer there is not doing it. And it gets off work in like 30 minutes, so I'm probably gonna go take a shower, go dinner with her, get her to take me to get a hammer, and then we'll come back and knock that off. Or we might just do that in the morning after class. I don't know. I'll come back to y'all when we get back to this. Golly, dude, I hate Tennessee. It's pouring down rain. It's freezing cold. I got this daggone sushi from the thing in here, bro. Dude, it's like even colder than it was earlier. It's still raining. It's gonna snow like 20 inches this weekend, so I don't even know if I'm gonna get this truck done at all. Also, 21st birthday today, so what a beautiful birthday. Okay, the weather is not just awful. Gavin's gonna take me to the store to get the last couple things I need for the truck. I need a daggone pipe wrench to flip the strut around, and I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet, loosen the lowers up, and knock this level out. I don't know what this car's doing. All right, fellas, I'm working this a little bit off camera just so I could figure it out. Only got a couple tools, so I had to figure out how to make everything work. But I got this side together loose. Still got to crank the lowers back down, seat the upper ball joint. Like I said, I don't have any of my tools, so that was spinning on me. I just didn't have time to get it right. I'm on a time crunch here and I'm working on this just in my extra hour after class, but this winter storm is gonna hit like tomorrow, so we've got to get this done. Now that I know what I'm doing, what tools I'm using, I'm gonna spin this strut around, loosen the front lower bolt up, kick it down. We'll have this side together in the next like 30 minutes. Then I do gotta make one more trip to the store and get the right size bolts for those, or the right size nuts. Okay, this is one side totally under its own weight. I don't know how I didn't realize this when I bought these, but the sidewall on this one's separating too, so I guess I gotta get another Pioneer. Kind of sucks, it's a little bit harder to find in West Tennessee, but we'll figure it out. All right, so there's our angles. How close are we to the bump stop? That's not just great. The lower and steering angles aren't bad at all. It's not on the coil. Off the coil, and once we align it, we'll pull the lowers out, or we'll pull the uppers out farther anyway, so. As for the bump stop, it's barely off of it. I'd rather not cut the bump stop if I don't have to. I still might take the blocks out of this thing, looking at it. We're gonna see how it looks with everything together. It's kind of at a janky angle right now because you've got this one sitting on a flat tire and this side jacked up with a block under it. So this might be closer to the height, but we'll see. All right, fellas, both sides put together. I think I'm gonna put the new wheel on this side. We've got it still not entirely tight. I've got to get another nut for the bottom. I don't know why I'm dragging this out so long, but I'm gonna throw this new wheel on the front, or this new tire. So if we go get another one for that one that's separating, which we need to, they'll match. Hoping it holds there though, so I can put the wheels on. All right, Jack finna come down. Let's go for the reveal. Hope this thing doesn't fall because my jack's set up sketchy. Oh. Huh, perfect. Dude, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to leave the blocks, but it be a little bit bigger than just a 3-inch level. Beautiful, dude, and that's not even gonna rub at all. Still got the blocks in the back, so it's still tall, and once we put the 35s on, it'll be even closer. But when you look from the front, it's noticeably bigger up here. But anyway, we've got to find a Pioneer. I'm gonna throw some air in this, see if it holds. I'm not sure if it will, but at least now we're here. We're ready for the 25 inches of snow that we're probably not gonna have. But anyway, fellas, thanks for watching. Dude, why am I stuttering so bad? Let me know in the comments what we should do to the new truck. I'll be back with a new video of whatever happens with this blizzard here next week.